Simon Bridges.
Mr. Speaker, I got to say, Lynn Pillay absolutely right. There's no fading memory there. She remembers Woodstock like it was yesterday. And she talked about 60 years ago. Today, I think it was. I feel like listening to Chester Burrows than here. 60 years have passed by very quickly indeed. I talked in my first reading speech, I think, about 5 o'clock shadow I was developing. It's now sort of turned into a 11:45 mild, mildewy moss. But it's been some good speeches. And like Lynn Pillay, actually, I want to do a little bit of backslapping. I agree with all the comments she's made about people who deserve thanks. She didn't actually mention, or maybe she did, but only in passing, actually, someone who deserves a lot of praise in this process, Paul Quinn. Actually, Paul Quinn, his quick-fire questions, the rapid way his mind works in Select Committee. And I've got to say, he really quickly got to the heart of a matter in Select Committee, and we need to keep that on record, because he despite being quite a diminutive sort of a character who doesn't like to sort of cause confrontation, he cut through things very quickly, and actually, unlike Hekia Parado, we couldn't shut up. You know, she just couldn't stop talking about this bill and raising important questions. But, Mr. Speaker, I do just want to very, very briefly, in about my last 30 seconds, pick up on the issue that David Parker raised. I agree, actually, with what Chris Finlayson, the Minister and the Chair, as he was not long ago, said, that actually uniformity in the limitation periods is to be encouraged. I would say, though, actually it doesn't need to be over-encouraged. As he pointed out, there are many different pieces of legislation with different limitation periods. Actually, if you think about criminal law, obviously quite a different area with different policy considerations. In that area, there's no long stop period at all. The best one can hope for, if one's been accused of a crime even 40, 50 years down the track, is a stay of proceedings, and that would be in a case where one simply couldn't get a fair trial. So there are different long stop periods, there's different policy considerations at play. I don't think we need to be afraid of that. While uniformity is to be encouraged because it adds certainty to some extent, it doesn't need to always be the case. Mr. Chair, Mr. Speaker.